Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of back and forth. This offseason's short and things kind of happen quickly. And I had to make a decision. And I think the signs were all telling me to leave Houston. It just kind of took me a minute to let that soak in a bit. But with that being said, I'm so excited that I'm here. And I've always thought playing for Amanda and this organization would be a great idea. It took some time for me to kind of, want to move and all those sorts of things. I've played for Amanda in college at UCLA, and I just think, go Bruins. I think that, just having that support is what I needed. There were a lot of ups and downs last season with the Dash, and I was really looking for that. And I knew that if I were going to come here, that was exactly what I was going to say. It's such high energy. I think it's just a good group. We're all really together and on the same page. And one of the things that, Michelle Akers, an amazing coach that we get to play under, and Amanda preach is, that underdog mentality with the championship mindset. And I think we're so bought into that. And it's exciting because you can feel it out on the pitch. We're all fighting for each other. And it's only week 3. So to have that mentality already is great. Sure. I mean, this is my 8th season now. So it's crazy. Time flies. But with that experience, that's kind of my duty, is to do that and bring that out to the field every day. And if I don't, that's on me. That's the standard that I need to hold. And there's a lot of young players asking questions and asking really good questions. So I feel like I have the answers to that, and it's a really good feeling, and I'm happy to help. Yeah, that's a good question. I just think that I like to keep the ball out of the back, possess really well with the ball. I had a good diagonal ball as well, so I got kind of a variety of passes, good pass range, I guess. And then just leading through communication. I think that's something that I've always done, and you can hear me out there. And if, again, you don't hear me out there, it's not a good day for me. So those are things that I bring to the table, and I hope to do that all season. Really good. I think it's a full new organization, full new team. So it takes a bit of time to kind of build those relationships. But I think today, you guys watched our training. I think we're really starting to hit the ground running, and it's taking off. And I think we're doing really well. We have experience more so than a college team would. So she can look to us to kind of help answer some questions that are happening on the field. And there's tons of players that have that experience that we can build ideas off of. She's a really smart coach, really tactical, really aware, and she's great with just communicating what she wants and needs. And I think we do that right back. So it's a good release. Same thing. I want to win. That's just in me, and I think this whole team really wants to win, and that's something that every year that's a goal. So I'm hoping to keep a bunch of shutouts. That's something that I've done in the past. With the rain, that was something that we really held tight to, was the shutout records. And then with the Dash as well, we did as much as we could, and I think that's something that I really want to bring here, is a good shutout record, goals against average, really good, and then just winning. That's always a goal. That's always something that I'm dreaming of, thinking about, and playing for every season. To represent your country is a huge honor. So maybe someday, but I'm going to keep fighting for that, and we'll work so hard every day to see if that can happen.
Players are absorbing everything we're teaching as far as systems and in possession, out of possession, what our plans are. It's the effort and intensity has been tremendous. I think we've been lucky with this cooler weather. It's been awesome out here to train, especially we're going to train in the morning all year. So, love the environment and, the video we've been showing from training. I think everyone's grasping the concepts really well. Even the younger players they're coming out early with Sam, and everyone's just wanting to get better as an individual and then again as a team. So we're on the right track. We have some players gone with international duty this week, so you're always like, you want everybody there all the time. But obviously we support that and cheer for them while they're gone. And we'll be looking to get some players back from some knocks, a couple foot injuries and ankle, the normal kind of things that happen at times in our game. Ian knew Megan from Houston when he was there and always really liked Megan. And we had talked about her earlier in December with potential trades going on. So it wasn't necessarily a surprise. It was just about, she got married in December and was running around busy with life. And I think that at first the thought of her moving was a little daunting, to be honest. And Houston was interested in a trade scenario. So when that came up, we were obviously willing to jump on it and very excited. And Megan has fit in really well. Obviously, she knows some of the players already, and I think what she adds to our back line is special, and she has the talent to help us and be impactful. And but having defenders that can break lines as well when you get pressed, and she has really good vision. I think if you go back to our national championship game, you might see Megan Oyster as getting the game-winning assist. I don't know if you've seen that, but center back penetrating with the ball. She's very comfortable on the dribble, finding seams to start our attack. And so I always think of that play as like, wow, the center back got our assist to win a national championship. And those are the things she can do. Really fit, extremely fit. So that's awesome to see. She's more confident on the ball to want to be a playmaker, and then communicating as a center back. She can play both sides. The left, she played left center back mostly in college, and but she can also play on the right. She's naturally right-footed, but her left foot has developed a lot. So I think for her, it's just, again, more time with this group, and just like everybody, there's a lot of new players. More time together, it's just going to help their growth as a unit, as a defensive unit, and as a team. If you saw, I don't know if you watched in the training, but we flipped players around. We were working on some attacking third, but also the defensive team had a chance to counter. And so when we switched Sid and Darian over to the defensive team that was sitting in a lower block, it was really exciting to see them very organized defensively, but then able to get out and use that speed. Anytime we can be threatening over the top, we're gonna try to break lines that way, and because you keep teams honest that way. So that way they have to back off, then you'll find more space underneath. So we always have to be threatening with one of them.